Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to give you guys a walk around the Dudley Square area. So those of you who not too familiar with this area, they now call it Nubian Square. Just want to give you a little walk around and see what we see in the square.
Now, up at the top of the pole, the wires off the insulator according to
Always something to see in the city, so this is where the buses exit. They exit out of here. They come in through the Washington Street side. And what else we see in the city? Yeah, the Boston police over there. No shortage of police in this area. There's always something going on in this area here. This area, I'm not too sure how many calls they get a day, but at least about 15 calls a day in this area, maybe more. So let's see what we see. Small little parking garage there. What's going on, man? Let this guy pass through here. Go ahead, buddy. You got it. All right. He's all over the place too. He doesn't know who I am, but I see him everywhere. All right. So this is the other day I did a video to hit the fence down. They filled it up, so it's getting completed. This used to be Nubian Oceans years ago. Now it's PLS check cashing place. So that's it's now PLS. That used to be Nubian Oceans. Take a quick walk through the Now somebody help me out with this one. I was told that this is a hotel. I don't think this is a hotel. I have to figure that out. Maybe it's some kind of living quarters though, because it's multiple doorbells. The music is like extra loud too. You got Joe's famous sub shop. They've been here for years. I check that out and see if that's a. It could be like some kind of living. I don't think it's a hotel. It's probably some kind of living quarters. It says Win. It's managed by Win Residential. So this is the. This is where the buses pull in. They're still finishing the construction over there. A little ways to go. Every time I see a payphone, I stop to check and see if it's working. No dial tone, so it's just there for show. So far in the city of Boston, I was able to find 2 actual working payphones. They actually had a dial tone that actually worked, which is, you know, they're like a dinosaur now. This is one of the most busiest bus stations here. This bus station is very, very busy. There's no shortage of police officers here, just so you know. These buses, I think they run every 15 minutes, but I could be wrong. They might run even quicker than that. But let's see. Yeah, Boston, you got transit. There's like 3 transit cruises. Actually, I think there's 4 of them over there. 4. And there's like 1 Boston cruiser. This area is very, very busy. These are the bus routes and schedules. You got Yum Yums. A lot of people go to Yum Yums. They've been around for a little while. You got Royal Fried Chicken, and you got Dunkin' Donuts. So you got a few stores. I don't know if those other stores are even open anymore. I'm not even sure. That's a good question. I don't even know. It's been so long.
Give me $1, Mom. I need 20 back with me. I get my stimulus.
I'm going over here and getting some
More construction going on. That's a lot of construction going on in the area. So this construction probably lasts them the next, who knows, 10 years or so. Like I said, there's every like 5-10 minutes there's gonna be a bus pulling in here. This is one of the most busiest stations that they have that I know of anyway. I don't know. Oh, she's waiting to turn into that spot right there. They run a pretty tight schedule. They run pretty frequently. This years and years ago used to be a McDonald's here. Now you have a different breakfast place. A lot of stuff changes in the city over the years. Give them a little advertisement. If you need some eye work and glasses, you can always come here. Give them a little plug. They even have the eye chat in different languages, which is pretty good. I think that's called, I'm gonna pronounce the name the wrong way, origami or origami, something like that. I never get the pronunciation the right way. Not sure what those numbers represent, but
425.
25, sir. 840 Harrison Ave, ERP, accident for domestic that occurred at 6 Ridgewood Street.
it's always good to have some information. I always tell people some information is better than no information. And this building here is the newly built Boston School, no. Yeah, I think it's the Boston School Committee. Something like that.
Copy.
So this is you get to see what's going on in there. You can see people. I'm not too sure what they're doing in there, but they're doing something in there. You can walk inside there too. It's accessible to the public, so. We have the Walgreens over here across the street, and it's called the Bruce Bolden Municipal Building, and that's where you would enter into the building to walk around. Those of you who grew up in Roxbury, this used to be the old Robels back in the day. I believe Jack was the owner back then. Jack, if I remember his name correctly, he was a very well-known guy. And Robel's had upstairs and downstairs in there, similar to almost like a Filene's basement. You old school guys, you know what I'm talking about. And this building here, believe it or not, was a furniture building. This was Fernand's. I actually had the opportunity to go inside here with my mother when I was a kid. They sold all like pianos, dresses, all kind of stuff like that. This is the old Fernand building, and they kept the front of it anyway, and build on the back of it. So this is the old Fernand building. Good morning. How are you?
Great, thank you.
All right. It's nice to hear people say good morning. These stores here, as far as I know, they've been closed for a while. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen to these stores, but they've been closed. Let's take a look around here and see what else we see. Some investor will eventually try to buy this whole block and try to build something on there. That's usually what happens. Expressions. Now, I'm not even sure if Expressions is open either. Well, they must be open. Just not open yet, maybe. Yeah, I haven't heard nothing, so they must be still open. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been down in this area. Morning. Alpha and Omega. This goes back in days too. Looks like Alpha and Omega is there's no longer Alpha and Omega. But I remember Alpha and Omega. So I guess they got some online ordering. Are they going to open this back up, or are they closed?
It's gonna be a church.
It could be a church now? Okay, cool. All right, so Alpha Omega is going to be a church now. I believe this is the daily table. And this used to be, if I'm not mistaken, this used to be Woolworths back in the day. Go ahead. You go ahead. You can walk. No problem. If I'm not mistaken, this used to be Woolworths back in the day. I'm almost positive this is where it was. The daily table. They got a sign that says 50% off fresh produce.
Supervisors interested in the last task 14 tonight, contact 4255. Again, any supervisors interested in the last task tonight,
all right.
14, contact 4255.
Bring back a lot of memories.
Fox 201, contact details. Okay, hold that.
Boston's Local 26. Alright, let's see what else we see. Last year they painted this Black Lives Matter in the middle of Washington Street. It's kind of faded now, but they did it, I want to say around the summertime. And it took them 3 days to do it. I saw one of my YouTube videos when they were painting it, and there's another gentleman that did an aerial view with his drone. I can't remember the website he had it on, but you'll find it. The glare is kind of hard to see that. You old timers, if you grew up in the 40s and the 50s, you know what that is. How many of you youngsters know what that is? Back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, people didn't have gas, so they had to heat their property with coal. So that was those are the old coal chutes where you would shovel the coal and shoot them down into the basement, and they go into like a little pit. And my mother told me how she used to shovel coal to keep the furnace running on on Sharman Ave when she grew up. So those are the old coal chutes that no one really uses anymore. You might find some of them that are fully operational, and they turn them into like delivery ports where they slide boxes down there. But those are the old coal chutes. You can see that a lot of them still have their footing still there. I'm not too sure what this is going to be, but it's all empty right now. This is a payphone that no longer exists, or I should say no longer works. This used to be Simon's. I don't know if you guys know Simon's. Wow, we're going back some time. A long time ago. Right across the street over here used to be Blair's Market. This whole parking lot was Blair's Market. And it had an entrance on both sides. One side over here on the Washington Street side, and the other one on the Harrison Ave side. And across the street was the projects over there. So this is where most people in the community did their local shopping, right here at Blair's. Blair's, not too sure what happened to it. I think the building caught on fire. And when they shut down and they tore the building down, they just made it a parking lot. And that's all it's been ever since. But I believe the original owner of Blair's had opened up Simon's fish market over here, and if I'm not mistaken, that's where they and maybe it's something different now, but that's where they end up being. I'm not too sure what was over here at the time. It was something over there. It'll come back to me sooner or later. So this is a little bit of history in the making and changing. So this is Washington Street at Eustis in Williams. You have the Haley House here. It used to be the Mayo Group before that, and before the Mayo Group was something else. A lot of people come to the Haley House to get their breakfast, their dinner as well. If you don't know where the Haley House is, it's at Dade Street. I think it's 12 Dade Street, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure if oh yeah, 12 Dade, there it is up there. 12 Dade Street. But this is Boston Gardener, Urban Gardening Supplies. Now this used to be, this is going to give away my age. Old Farmer Brown used to be here. Farmer Brown used to go get daily fruits and vegetables, and he had 2 trucks. He would park right out here and sit down, and you got the best fruits and vegetables right from Farmer Brown right here. I don't know if you guys remember that, but some of you old timers definitely know Farmer Brown. That was a great man, great man. This used to be the Highland Tap. Then they changed the name to Alex's. Now it's Agar's Highland Tap. They still kept the Highland Tap. This guy gets a Google car right here, and I don't know if you guys see that, but Google car updates every, I thought it was every 6 months. I'm not sure, but that's the Google car right there. And as you can see, they got cameras even when you think there's no cameras. I count about almost 10 cameras on that vehicle. There's a little port where cameras stick out on the side too. I don't know if you guys caught it. I'm not too sure what's here.
Signal.
So that means if they keep that footage, they might have an image of me recording them. They may not. Now, this is cornfields. Cornfields been here for years too. They still call this cornfields? Okay, I remember this when I was a kid. I was a little kid. Is the same owner or different owner?
No, different.
Different owner? Okay. They don't have the pharmacy no more, right? They still have the pharmacy too? Oh wow, great. Wow. Good to know that. Cornfield's been around for ages. Wow, and they still have the pharmacy. That's good to know. That's definitely good to know.
1 year to go, as well as remembering the hardships his family has endured. Operating on channel.
Down at that corner of Harrison and Eustis, there used to be Harrison Supply. That's where you can get all your appliances, tabletops, countertops, sinks, faucets, all that good stuff right from there. I forget the gentleman's name that used to own that. Oh man, it slips me. My mother probably knows his name for sure. Now, when you get over here, this used to be the old Tropical Foods. And he started off small. And then he eventually got this whole building right here. Now I believe he sold this building and he had his own building rebuilt. So this used to be the old Tropical Foods. As you can see, they still got those coal chutes on the ground. Now, he started at a small section, which was like right here at the corner. And over the years, he built it bigger and bigger and bigger, until eventually he had, I believe, this whole building. It was like, I believe, 3 floors that he actually owned, 3 or 4 floors. One of them, I think, was storage, but he had a good sized area up there. Good morning. So now the new Tropical Food is over here, which is, he has a whole building, a bigger parking lot and everything. I believe it's still the same owner. So I just want to give you guys a little tour of what goes on in the city. I think they got some plans for this building here. I'm gonna show you what I see. I don't know if it's actual what they're gonna do or not, but take a look at it so you tell me what you think. So if that is true, that means they're gonna build into this parking lot. If that's actually true, what they're gonna do, because Tropical Food is with the green awning, and what this bigger building is, it's taking up like half the parking lot. So that might be one of the proposals they have. And then they got another one here where it kind of tells you where Tropical Food will be located. And I gotta check into that. See, years ago you can go to Roxbury APAC and you could talk to like Jim Green and Diane Wilkerson, Gloria Fox, and they will tell you what's going on in the city. Now you gotta like pull teeth to figure it out. If you don't go figure it out yourself, you'll never know. Because all of a sudden you see a building getting built and you had no idea what they were planning for years. I was gonna make this into one video. It'll probably be a part 1, part 2. We'll see how long it goes. If it only goes for like a half an hour, then I'll leave it at part 1. This is William Street right here. So that's William Street that goes down to Charlotte Ave. And just to show you that they do change the zoning, this area was open area for the longest time. Now they built a residential inn.
Oh, 651.
Yeah, if you go back about 15, 20 years, the city of Boston said that that area was not zoned for building. I don't know if you guys remember that, but they said that area was not zoned for building. Somehow, some way, someone changed the zoning, or the zoning board, obviously. They changed it and said we can build a hotel here now. Not one building, but 2 buildings. So someone authorized it without having, see, they have a lot of private meetings too. So all this stuff is done behind closed doors. None of it is done in the public eye. They have all these secret meetings no one knows about. And the very few people that do know about it don't have nothing to really say about it until it's already done. And if they put it in the paper, it's a very, very small article that no one even sees. You got Boston police here. I'm not sure. What's up, man? Store hours. It says security notice. Entering this facility constitutes valid consent to inspect and search your persons and belongings. So, and theoretically, if you walk into that door, you're giving up your 4th Amendment right. I don't know how they can, you know, I guess they have a shopkeeper's rule, but it's not a law. So I don't know how they go about doing that. Because you cannot, no one gives up their 4th Amendment right. I mean, you can give them consent, but no one, like, if you're willing to give up your rights, then that's on you. No one should do that. No one should ever sacrifice any rights for freedom. Not one of them. Wow, she's going over the... She shouldn't be going that way, but she went that way. That's dangerous. Very dangerous. She literally went up over the